Well, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. We are doing our match review and player ratings today from yesterday's 2-1 away defeat to Brighton. I know we are quite early this one today, but I have things on later on, so that's why we are doing it at this time. But the drought continues. Away to Brighton. Still cannot win down there. I mean, you only probably saw highlights, I'm guessing, Mason, but the drought continues.
It does. No, I mean, I was expecting, to be honest, I would like to see a win, but obviously the drought still continues down there.
Enjoy today, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Please do hit the likes. It's important we get those so people know where to find us in the search results. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, or if you're not yet subscribed, new job goes on the channel, we can hit that subscribe button. So, and it does make the channel grow as well. And we're getting closer to 2,500. So help us get there. Your support means everything to us. Hit that bell. That does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. So please hit the bell. To make sure all up to date with the content you don't want to miss at all. So there you go. Tom, good afternoon. Sorry, we won't be watching this afternoon. Absolutely huge game at Gated Stadium. The Lasses are currently playing Manchester City in the Subway Women's League Cup and are currently winning 1-0 so far. I'm watching the Lass on YouTube. Listened to Pete. Good afternoon. Hope you're well there, Trev. Andrew, hope you're well. Fucking pissing down in half a jam over yesterday's game, but I'm still upset about what's going on the pitch. There's absolutely no way we could spend that kind of money and sit mid-table or worse. Yeah, I agree. And who knows what this current CEO and sporting director are like, but like Chip said yesterday, it's a results business. 8 games, 2 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. We must be full, and if we don't, then boy. Yep. No, right. Awful yesterday. Southgate ball again. Good Chippers, hope you're well. Sorry, lads, but I think we've wasted 110 million of Isak's money on Alanga and Wissa. I'm not going to write the two of them off yet. So, Wissa, do we expect him to get injured on international duty? We didn't.
No.
But Alanga, he's not doing it in the Premier League at the moment. That's my worry. And to go back to Gravy Chin's comment, I seen you having a pop of there. If anyone didn't see the comment on the live fan reaction show, yeah.
Do you have a pop it, like?
Well, about us as a club, I can see.
No, would you having a pop at you?
Well, no, it would just be how saying apparently we're going. We apparently said we're going. One of the comments is we're apparently going nowhere as a club.
I thought he was having a pop at you know who.
Oh. He was apparently having a pop saying we're a nothing club. Well, as I said, and I basically wrote back one of them saying, so apparently not being in the championship, winning a trophy last season, that's class is going nowhere, is it?
Was it him? Was it him?
No, I think he was replying back to what was said.
About
the Mackham's arrogance is back. I say I can't stand them being in the Premier League. Well, they can have their wank socks out, but let's see how their big test starts next week because it's away to Chelsea. But boy, we have to be Fulham next week. We really have to. The lineup was unchanged. I mean, however, some players were very disappointing yesterday. Joe Linton, I don't know what has gone wrong with him. He's not being the same player at this moment of time. I don't know what is going wrong. I thought he started off the game off okay, but he just completely went downhill after that. And there was one time he gave an absolute awful pass away right in our own half that could have played Ingy through, and if it wasn't for Pope, that could have put us in massive trouble. That Alanga was awful yesterday as well. Nothing seemed to come off. It was a time he went on a good run and then he just stopped. And his performances have been in the Champions League been good. But Premier League, we're not seeing it, unfortunately. The Brighton fan said we'd be in League One without blood money. Probably wouldn't surprise me. This Howe should never have played Joe Linton or Bruno. Shocker management. I didn't think Bruno was that bad yesterday. Joe Linton was very disappointing, though. But yeah, I mean, I thought we started off the game quite well. It looks like we were going to go at Brighton. Bruno had a chance, which he just sliced wide. But then after that, we just let Brighton come into the game. I thought. We let Brighton come into the game, and we let them, at times, get past us far too easily. Look, we know Byrne cannot play left back. He's having to be put in that position at the moment because Lewis Hall's out injured. Trippier, I think this could maybe a sign that his time at the club could be coming to an end very soon. As much as I hate to admit it, and much he's been a fantastic player for us, he cannot be the main starter at right back anymore for me. He just cannot. Which is why we are badly now missing Tino and Lewis Hall at this moment of time, because them two are our main fullbacks now. There are two of our main starter fullbacks now. After the subs, we definitely improved, though. Was unlucky with their second goal. It was a little bit, but it's annoying. I've got to say, Botman and Howe again played very well yesterday, but the goal for Danny Welbeck, why wasn't one of them really close to him? And the way he just got through and he just lifted the ball over Nick Pope to put them 1-0 up was very disappointing. I know they will have there's going to be a time they're going to have games like that as well. But I thought still, Chow's put in some cracking tackles in. Botman was there when he needed to be as well. But very disappointing how the pair of them, at least one of those, were not tight on Welbeck for the first goal. And again, Mason, he scores again past us, Welbeck.
You knew it was going to happen, like.
Elanga literally cannot carry a ball without losing it between his own feet. How is it one of our wingers have any goal contributions in the league? Yeah. A lot of people were disappointed with Gordon's performance yesterday. I didn't think Gordon put a foot wrong really yesterday. It was just a tight. He was getting balls in the box and there's no one there. At times, Murphy, when he came on in the second half, did well, getting balls in. But again, there's no one there. (15-1), Derek said, nobody apparently we won the game and how can do no wrong. You've got to question it. It's got to be questioned. You've got to ask questions. I think both centre-backs were worried about Bernard Trips getting outdone, so the gap was bigger than normal. Could have been. Again, we know that Trippier and Welbeck can't be regular stars anymore. Sick of Eddie's projects. Elanga shite, Asula shite, going overrated shite. I thought Gordon's performances was bad, but I thought Bonds did okay when he come on, but there was a time he shot at a really ridiculous angle. Really? It was easy for the goalkeeper just to kind of pick it up. Some of our players, such as Elanga, Gordon, don't deserve to play against Benfica in the Champions League. Right. Gordon, I think I'm happy to keep him in. I don't know why people were going. I didn't think there was anything wrong with Gordon's performance yesterday. That's just what I feel. Elanga was dreadful, but yet again, it wouldn't surprise me if he starts and he turns his performance around on Tuesday night. Right, Joe Linton, I think it's time we need to take him out the team now. People will say, oh, but we might need his physicality for games like this. But where is his physicality? I'm not seeing it. I mean, Mason, would you be happy to take him out the team on Tuesday? For likes of possibly Ramsey or Miley?
Yeah, I think he needs a break.
People are saying he doesn't look fit.
No, something's not right with him.
There's something not right with Joe Linton at the moment. If Eddie left, Derek would take... I mean, there was a comment on the TTR Matchday Live yesterday where someone said, Eddie out, bring Angie, and I'm thinking, oh, you having an absolute giraffe, really? When Ramsey is fully fit, I think he takes Big Joe's place. Do you know what? That could well happen. That's why we got him in. And I thought Jacob Ramsey was quite okay, decent when he came on yesterday. So, but yeah. So Brighton have won. But again, what is also annoying me, why did it take until the 70-odd minute to get our first shot on target? I'm sorry, but that isn't good enough. 70-odd minutes to get our first shot on target against Brighton, a team we should be beaten, looking to beat. Again, no disrespect. But 70-odd minutes for the first shot on target, I mean, listen, that is not good enough as well.
No.
I'm sorry, that is poor as well. That is so poor as well. And there was a lot of times but we got away with it as well. There was the times we completely rode our luck at times as well. So in a way, Brighton were a bit unlucky that they didn't get more than 2 goals yesterday in a way as well. And the fact is as well, we can't keep letting Big Nick get the goals. Other people now need to start helping as well. Other players as well.
No. The leaf blowers outside. I do apologise. As he said, we can't be letting Big Nick be only the goal scorer.
No.
Of course. Why not start Jacob Murphy on Tuesday? See what he brings.
But again, it's surprising you if Alanga started and he puts in a good performance. But maybe let Alanga play in the Champions League at the moment and then Murphy in the Premier League so far. I don't know. Oh, but as I mentioned, Joe Lid's performances have not been good at all. This is in all competitions, I would say. We'd be in League 2 with Ange and 20 points adrift from safety with Ange. Alanga going Bonds, Murphy, Big Joe, Tonali only to start scoring, not just to token goals now, and then Big Nick only source of goals at the minute. Look how Bruno got that fantastic goal against Forest. It's about time other players have a try at that as well.
That was a fluke because obviously Gibbsway was complaining about the foul.
Well, it wasn't a foul. But Bruno said, I'm going to have a go at this, and that's exactly what he did. He was very unlucky that he had a shot just wide. There was more time he put one over the bar on his left foot.
Why do anybody else not do the same?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just being...
2 assists for Dundee. I stood assisted 2 goals for Dundee today. Remember Cameron Congrove?
All rings a bell. Good afternoon, Julie. Just having a smoke. Then I'm here. There was Julie.
The one who scored for Bromley up here.
Oh, him, yeah. Oh, yes.
He scored 2. He set up 2 assists. Set up 2 goals for Dundee against Celtic today.
Oh, Jesus! Are they winning or are they currently losing?
Dundee won. They got beat. Celtic got beat 2-0 Dundee.
Oh, in the Scottish Premier League, is that Celtic's first defeat of the season?
Fucking shite.
Why it is their first defeat. Hearts are top at the moment.
They're fucking shite, idiot.
Rangers.
I think it's just because I think it was just because I had a Swansea player playing for Dundee. That's how it happened.
Oh well, possibly. Oh well. Yeah, but let's talk the big Nick's goal. I mean, it's just an absolute. Whoa! It's just an absolute corker of a back heel again.
If that's not goal of the month, that's fucking criminal. That's goal of the month for me.
It has to be nominated for goal of the month, surely. Fans need to take their rose-tinted glasses off. If you slag the players off, then exactly, Chippers. Goal of the season has to be. But yeah, I think players deserve criticism. Eddie deserves some criticism as well, because I think I think he was playing players who were not fit yesterday, or who came off international duty and are absolutely knackered completely.
But he should have done the same what he did for Bournemouth. Bournemouth, I think, we played like Barcelona a couple of days later.
It's Fulham next in the league, and we have to win that. And the fact is, Fulham's away record at the moment this season is apparently so poor.
Not just a Fulham game, I think we need it with both games.
Well, it's
Tuesday night.
Well, Benfica Champions League, Fulham at home is the next Premier League. The next Premier League game after that is West Ham away.
We're not playing Tottenham as well after Fulham.
That's in the cup.
We've
got the cup game. Well, that's a good point. We need to win that as well if we want to try and win the Carabao Cup again.
I think we need to win Tuesday night if we want to progress more in the
That's it.
In the Champions League. And then if people have been safe for Fulham, we're knackered. I think if we don't get something out of these next two games, I think Eddie Howe is what I said about Mr. Postecoglou yesterday. He's a dead man walking.
He's going to be under pressure. Fulham played well versus Arsenal yesterday. Won't be an easy game next weekend. They did try yesterday, Fulham, but Arsenal just came out on top and got the goal. It was enough for them to win the game.
Wow, watched a bit of the game yesterday. Yoko wasn't on one yesterday.
I think he was that bad. He had a chance, which was a good save by Leno. If we don't beat Fulham, we are knackered. We've got to win that.
For a fact, we'll probably get something like Postecoglou until the end of the season. For a fact, that'll probably happen.
Oh, jeez, I hope not.
I'm not saying he's coming. For a fact, it's going to happen.
That King for Fulham, he is a good player. Him
Probably we've been linked with him.
Absolutely. Current score in the Premier League at the moment is Spurs 1, Aston Villa 0 through Bentancur.
It would have been 2-0, but Kudus was offside.
Where were these people under Bruce? Under Bruce, we can't criticise Howe, but Bruce, exactly. Exactly, Brian. Eddie deserves you got to ask the questions. What happened? Because we started off well, but why did we start to fade away? Second half. Why did it take it to the 70-odd minute to get a goal? We'd love us to buy King, but it'll cost a lot. Well,
I think we've been after Gee and that, but I can't say we're getting another centre back in because we're not. Because if anybody hasn't seen the room, as he's turned down a new contract at Palace.
Right.
He'll be up the door.
And Welbeck gets his second. I mean, Burns trying to clear the ball away. And it just falls to Welbeck again, and he just shoots on the outside of the box.
But the fact is, as well, that could have been a penalty. That could have been checked for a possible penalty if Welbeck didn't score.
Do you think so?
For a fact,
I mean, there was a possible check for a penalty for us as well, but it wasn't given, and it was handball actually. Back on the fence about Eddie. Some games I love him, others I think he's new to management full of mistakes. 6 points off Champions League places, but it was similar at this stage last season. It probably was actually, but we need to pick the points up. That's what and this fact is, look at games we've not picked points up against as well. We should have technically won at Villa. We were the better team. Leeds, it was absolutely honking that game. Bournemouth was absolutely honking as well. We have forfeited a lot of points already. We're going to have to win 7 games or so in a row. We won't do it. But we need some point. We need to start getting points, though. Right. Let's look at our next games in the Premier League so far. Right. We've got next games in the Premier League are Fulham, West Ham, away to Brentford, Manchester City. Well, we know that's going to be a hard game. Away to Everton. I can't see why we shouldn't be looking to pick points in some of those games.
The only team I can see us getting 3 points off is West Ham.
West Ham is beatable. Brentford can be beatable. Man City at home is going to be hard. And Everton away. Eddie's not above criticism, but if we get rid of him now, it will massively disrupt our season. Well, yeah, but because
Villas just scored.
Oh, Morgan Rogers. The question is, if we were to get rid of Eddie, who would come
in? Martin? Anybody?
No.
Russell Martin?
Absolutely not. I think we'd be in the bottom. I think we'd be rock bottom if he was appointed. Oh God! Even Liverpool, we should have got something from just not being lucky at this season. We should have done. I think if we had a striker playing, we could have won that. Maybe we would. A lot of times we were the better team. No, I don't think he would be out there to replace Eddie at the moment. I can't see anyone.
I've just said him.
No. Russell Martin. I'd rather. Yeah, I think, some people are saying absolutely not. No, I don't.
I would have went for Mourinho, but he's got a job now.
Mourinho, I don't think cuts it in the Premier League anymore for me.
Till the end of the season.
Well, I don't know. I just don't think his football is what it is anymore. I don't think the guy lasts a couple of years in jobs now. I don't think he does.
Why I said that's why I said give him till the end of the season just to see how it goes.
You're interested, Mason. I used to like you too since you mentioned Russell Martin. Put it this way: if we continue in this form, we will get sacked. He could be well and truly and well in danger of getting
the fact is, who will. Well, let's see. Is that CEO? Oh God, is who really? The players the managers who he's had at Real Madrid. Majority, the ones who he's had are in a job.
Mourinho will be very expensive.
In other fact, he'll want to come here. If he gets up the job, he'll not say no.
Well, I just don't think his football. I just don't think his style of football now in the Premier League is up to speed now.
If Mourinho got offered a job up here, if Eddie got the sacked, he would not say no. Absolutely not.
Well, we have 3 points less than the stage last season. 1-2, drawn 3, lost 3. Last season, 1-3, drawn 3, lost 2. So only 3 points difference, but that we need to stop picking them up. Absolutely not, Brian. Definitely no chance. But how long is this drought going to continue, though, of not winning away to Brighton in the Premier League? I mean, Brighton, they're already a decent team at home. They have beat Manchester City. They actually have won away to Chelsea this season as well.
Well, that was 10 men. That was because Chelsea went doing the 10 men.
Yep. Fat Sam wants to return to Sunderland. He can go there for all I care. Last season scored 7, conceded 7. This season scored 8, conceded 8. So just a little bit, just one worse off in terms of conceding goals, but scored more. But it's good to see that Big Nick is still continuing to put the ball in the back of the net for us. But again, we do starve him of service. And first half, he had a very quiet first half, and that's because we weren't giving him the service. Although it was a time he should have played Joe Linton in.
Aye.
But Joe Linton is in real danger of losing his place at the moment because he had to be taken off. Him and Alanga had to be taken off at half time, and rightly so. Miley came on, good assist. Jacob Murphy came in a lot more better, was getting balls in the box. But again, what annoys me as well is when we get balls in the box and there's no one there. That really annoys me as well. Or no one is at least trying to get on the end of them. There was a few times yesterday we were trying to get balls in the box and no one is there to get on the end of them. And it was said, we cannot keep relying on Big Nick to get the goals now. And they need to start doing it as well. Van Heck was in Big Nick's shorts all game. Big needs to learn how to stop people doing this to him. Do you know what? I thought Van Heck, people seeing that, a lot of us fans saying that they're not a fan of Van Heck, but to be honest, I thought he had a real good game for Brighton yesterday. At times he was really putting his body on the line and he was making blocks. I think he is. No, I have got to say, I think he is not a bad defender at all. Van Heck.
People were saying that Believers had a decent game yesterday. If I was you, wait until January till Man U come back in for me. He won't be the same player.
Or Chelsea possibly.
Like apparently people were saying, I believe I had a decent game yesterday.
Yeah, Julius.
Wait until, as I've just said, wait until January, folks, till Man U comes back, because once Man U come back and with a decent offer, he'll go on strike and he'll want to go there. Now, for a fact, he will.
What a big goal, Big Nick scored, by the way. We know there was times yesterday Trippier and Byrne were getting outdone by a lot. And again, it shows as well, Mason, they cannot be regular starters anymore. Byrne cannot be playing at left back.
I seen something this morning about House and Ashby. Whether there was a possible. I
don't think Ashby's got a future at this club. I really don't.
Possibility of.
Or would you not try possibly Emil Kraft at right back and Trippier left back?
No.
I wouldn't actually be against giving it a try, actually. I just don't think we know Byrne is not a player who we can't play that position.
But the fact is, we need Tino and Lewis Hall back.
We do. That's our issue. We need them back. And again, injuries coming at the wrong time.
And I'm going to be doing stuff for Benfica after this, so I'll have to look at I'm going to do research on their players for the show tomorrow night.
Yeah. Did I not tell you, Pete, when he was manager, I can't remember the game, but at halftime I just went to Bar 8 in 1982 and just drank. That was my under my problem days, says Brian 4.
Who was that, Mourinho?
Oh, no, it might be Big Sam.
Oh, right. Oh.
Unless he plays for you, would love him at Newcastle, absolutely.
Are you not listening to this podcast recently? Sam Allardyce, he started a podcast. He's doing a podcast. It's actually kind of good, you know.
I've actually haven't seen it. That's a good idea, Pete, better than exactly Julie. We know we need to try something up. Give Emil Kraft a chance. Emil Kraft does a job when he's called upon. And play Trippier. Trippier has played in that position before, particularly for England. I'm pretty sure he's playing that position for us as well. And there you go.
Why not just give Alex Murphy a chance?
I wouldn't be against it. People will say chuck a young lad in the deep end, but still, recognise left back. But there's talk we could be offloading Alex Murphy in January, along with a couple of youngsters. I think it was Blackburn or West Ham. I think we'd lost to. I don't know. West Brom was Premier League that season. I can't remember if they were.
He was at West Brom in the COVID season.
Oh, yeah. Leicester. I think Brian's on about when he was manager of us.
Oh, right.
I think we did lose to Blackburn. We did lose to Blackburn under him.
I only know he was manager of West Brom in the COVID season where there was no fans, so.
Leicester still won up against Manchester City. That's good. Actually, I've just got the game on here.
Brian, when you said that, but West Brom, I was thinking, how the hell did he get in by 92 when nobody was allowed?
Oh no, it was I think he's on about when Big Sam was manager of us at the time, which was shocking.
Aye, when I heard the room when they said under the caution and all that, he was going. Freddie Shelton was going to back him until Ashley came in.
Oh,
that's what he's. If you want to listen if you want to listen under the cosh when he was on there, I best stop doing because he was going to get back. Because when I listened to it, he said he was going to get back by Freddie Shelton until Ashley came in, and he was John Hall said that Very Shelter was going to give him like the full control.
I think we were 2 or 3-0 down at the. Actually, I think I know what a game it might be. Actually, Brian, was it not Portsmouth at home where we got slapped 4-1? Has he now? Calling us about going nowhere when we're in the Champions League and won a trophy last season. God. We'll be in for more trophies. We'll continue to hopefully try and get Europe. There you are. And the fact is, we're apparently on FFP, but we've just sold Isaac now, so that should be a big boost to our FFP now. God, do some of these people not do research before commenting stupid things, saying we're a club going nowhere? God. Where do people get this tip for? Oh, blood money. Oh, God, here again. Probably someone who wasn't a fan of our takeover. Let's see what happens when we continue to keep going places as a club. Brighton have done well again in the Premier League as well, and they have gone into Europe before. But see, because of blood money, have a word with yourself, man. I was drinking and laughing because what else could we do? Yeah, I can imagine. Brighton is the snowflakes capital, of course. That's what they'll talk about. Well, there you go. But yeah, as I mentioned, the drought call continues. Like down on the south coast, we cannot beat the Seagulls away from home. Brighton are like the rent boys of the Premier League. A club offers the money, they'll sell a player. There you go. Brighton are a selling club. It's 1-1 now. I think Man City have just grabbed an equaliser just before half-time. Oh, so going in 1-1. Never mind. Yeah, but I'm disappointed yesterday. I thought it would have been a good opportunity, but not. And now Eddie needs to go back, hopefully rectify to get it right.
They must have brought a decent few fans up now, Man City.
Yeah. Oh well. Brighton are like Southampton, Swansea, Leicester, constantly selling best players. Their luck will eventually run out and they'll be back in the Championship. Let's see what happens. I mean, someone could come in for the likes of Minty. And who's the player, did you say, just Mason?
Belieber.
They said if someone comes in with an offer, they'll be like, oh, can it refuse that?
Apparently there's rumours that Man United still want him.
Welbeck, I mean, he likes scores against us, but how long can he keep it going still, though, for? The guy's nearly 35. But yeah, I'm just disappointed. This drought is still going on. Away to Brighton.
Half time with Man City. Not Man City, Tottenham.
Yeah, 1-1 still. There you are. Saudi invest in our country, and Saudi gets snooker, boxing, F1 wrestling. There you go. I bet they're not talking about that as well. Exactly, Brian. Let them have it. Let them. Yeah, Manu probably on a stupid team enough to pay what Brighton want. Probably, yeah. Anyway, well then we'll get on to the player ratings now. Well, it looks like it'll be me doing the player ratings. So do take part in the chat, guys. Let us know what your ratings are for yesterday. Starting off with Nick Pope, and I've got to say, Pope didn't put a foot wrong for me yesterday. Couldn't have done out about the goals. Where was the defendant? The first goal and the second one. It was a good finish for Welbeck, but again, we shouldn't have put ourselves in that position as well. But I thought Paul played well yesterday again. People know that they're not a fan of his kicking, but we know he's kept us in games at times. I'm going to give a 7 for Pope. We've got a 7. Maybe a change of formation is needed, like putting 2 sitting midfielders with not a bad idea as well. Paul Bay could have conceded more without him. Not the first time this season, exactly, Trev. Absolutely. Right. Kieran Trippier. Got outdone a few times, I thought, yesterday. We know he shouldn't be a regular star anymore, but again, we've got no choice because of Tino being out injured at the moment. So, but yeah, there's a time Trippier got caught out of position a lot for me. So I'm going to go with a 5 for Kieran Trippier. You're doing Pope a 7, a 6. Some 6s coming in for Chips wasn't at his best. His best pace lets him down. It does. We know he probably has. He's lost a lot yard of pace now, Trippier. So, right. PIF has just bought EA for 55 billion. So it's just remember when you buy EA FC, it's full of blood money. The Wolves manager has said Sunderland fans are the worst he's ever seen in the Prem, but that doesn't go down too well. Oh, Jesus. Well then, Malik Chow, and I've got to say, another great performance from Malik Chow yesterday. Disappointed he did let Welbeck go through for the first goal, but other than that, he was making some crucial tackles again yesterday, Malik Chow. And again, if it wasn't for him, I think Brighton would have had more attempts at goal. I've got to say so. I'm going to give Chow an 8. Another good performance again from Chow. 8. Again, if it wasn't for him, Brighton would have had a lot more attempts at goal. Got a 6 and we've got an 8. 7.5, both goals came through the middle though. Right, Sven Botman, again, the same. Good game, but again, do have to question the first goal, why he's not getting much tighter on Welbeck as well. But again, at times, he's having to bail Dan Burn out at times as well. I wouldn't say it was as good, as brilliant as what Chow's performance was, but again, he had to be there when he had to be as well. So I'm going to go with a 7 for Botman. Got some 7s, a 6, 7.5 and a 6. Right. Dan Burn. We know he put some good tackles in, but there is times he will get completely done out. And there was quite a lot of that as well yesterday, particularly from the likes of Minty and that. We need to be taking out that position. Maybe try Trippier there and play Kraft at right back. We cannot keep playing Dan Burn there. We just can't. What should we go with for Burn? I'm going to say a 5 for Burn as well. Caught out a few times for me. 7. Ooh, Dean thought Burn was the best. Burn a 6, not a natural left back. Tries his best, but he's not good enough. But not good enough. Nah, exactly. Trevi isn't. Just can't be playing there every time now. Take him out of there. Okay, so we're going to midfield. First off with Tonali. I must admit, I didn't think Tonali's performance was as what it was yesterday, I've got to admit. To be honest. Hopefully that's just a one-off for Tonali, but I didn't think it was his best performance yesterday, Tonali. I'm going to go with a 7. Sorry, no, not a 7, a 6 for Tonali. I didn't think it was what it was yesterday, so a 6 for Tonali. 6, 5, 4 for Sandro yesterday. Right. Bruno. I didn't think he was that too bad yesterday, Bruno. Very unlucky that he had a chance, which he just put wide. but it wasn't the greatest of performances. It wasn't spectacular, I've got to say. So the same with Tonali. I'll go with a 6 for Bruno as well. Tonali, just read that one. Lost Julie just doing Tonali 6.5. Bruno 6. 6 should have scored early on. Yeah, he should have done. Right, last of the midfield three was Joe Linton, and I don't know what has gone wrong with the big man right now. I'm not seeing the physicality. I'm not seeing the strength that he's been known to do as well. What is happening with Big Joe right now? What is going wrong there? And there was a time he gave a very dangerous ball away in their half. And if it wasn't for Paul, we could have conceded from that. It was a dreadful performance from Joe. I'm gonna say a 2 for Big Joe. It was so poor yesterday. Why is his physicality and his strength has just faded away for some reason? 2. It was so poor yesterday and had to be taken off in half time. And rightly so. It was dreadful. It was absolutely dreadful. So a 2 for Joe Linton, unfortunately. That was really poor yesterday. So poor. Right. We've got a 4, we've got a 5 for Joe Linton. Right, on the attacking 3 now. Starting with Anthony Elanga, and that was absolutely dreadful from Elanga as well yesterday. That was absolutely shocking. Why is he not performing in the Premier League for us? He's doing it in the Champions League, but why not the Premier League? There's a reason we got him in to provide some competition with Murphy, but at the moment, I'm just not seeing it in the Premier League as well. And it was just an absolutely horrendous performance from Elanga yesterday. It really, really was. That was absolutely honking yesterday. 1. I'm giving him a 1. It was absolutely awful yesterday. So a 1 for Elanga. Elanga got a 0, a 3, and a 1. It was dreadful yesterday from Anthony yesterday. It was absolutely awful. Okay, on the left, Anthony Gordon. And some people were writing him off yesterday, I thought, in terms of his performance. I did think it was terrible yesterday. There was times he was trying to get balls in the box, but there's no one there at times. There just isn't. I thought Anthony Gordon's performance yesterday was actually okay. Maybe not the greatest, but where's the help at times as well? I'll give Anthony Gordon a 6. I didn't think it was bad yet. I didn't think it was bad yesterday. So a 6. We've got a 7, a 7. If we added up all of Elanga's performances this season in the Premier, I don't think he'd even get a 10. Maybe in one of the Champions League games he might have. 2, a 7.5. Right, and last one up front through the middle was Big Nick Voltemata. Lovely goal again, but had a very quiet first half, I thought, though. Very quiet first half. But for the goal he scored yesterday, which was just, oh my God. I'm going to give Big Nick an 8 still.
Not godly. Elanga's making me miss Miggy. Elanga's making me miss Miggy.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Oh, God. 8, Big Nick a 7, Big Nick a 9, Big Nick a 7, great goal, quiet otherwise. I'll give him the 8 because of the goal he scored. Right, we're going to substitutions now. Starting off with Jacob Murphy. And he did very well when he come on. But again, he must be so frustrated as well when he's getting crosses in the box and there's just nobody there. There's just no one there. But did well when he come on yesterday, Murphy, I've got to admit. Certainly did. Certainly was way better than Alanga yesterday as well. I'll give Murphy a 7. Did very well when he come on. But again, he must be frustrated when there's no one, when he gets crosses in and no one's there. Murphy 7 looked good at the time. Shooting was poor and a 6.5. That's the only thing. Yeah, it was a shoot that definitely let him down, particularly one on his left, and he completely went. It probably landed on Brighton Beach, that one. 6.5 and an 8 for Murphy. Lewis Miley, I've got to say Miley was great when he come on. Provided the assist for Big Nick. Is it maybe Miley going to be pushing for that opportunity as well? Maybe. In terms of Miley's performance, I'm going to give Miley an 8. Did well for the assist, and I think he deserved that yesterday. I'm going to give Miley an 8. And provided the assist. I thought he had a really good game when he come on. But a 7 and a 7.5 for Lewis Miley. Okay, next substitution was I'm going to go with Harvey Barnes next. Had a good opportunity. He wasn't too bad when he come on, to be fair. People a lot of us do say that he's better come on off the bench rather than starting games. Did quite okay, pretty well when he come on, but that opportunity where he shot from a very tight angle, come on. Other than that, I'll give Barnes a 6. I thought it was okay in terms of his performance, but the opportunity shot very tight. Why? We've got a 5 and a 6 for Barnes. Right, next one, of course, was Jacob Ramsey. Did well when he come on, I thought, as well. Is he going to be pushing for that starting role ahead of Joe Linton? I wouldn't mind seeing him get that opportunity. I really wouldn't. Or is he going to be slowly worked in because of he's just come back from an injury as well? We'll wait and see. But Big Joe needs to take it out of the firing line for me. But yeah, I thought it was decent from Jacob Ramsey yesterday. I'll go with a 6 as well for Ramsey. 6.5 and a 6, and Trevor doing Barnes 6.5. Thought he was selfish. Ramsey 7 looked good, not up to Newcastle speed yet. Hopefully, he'll be up there very, very soon, though. Of course, the last substitution was, of course, Willisula, but very late in the game, I thought. So, just a standard 5 for Willisula because he came on very late on in the game. Right. It's the last few we need to rate now. And I just find it. It lets us get him. There he is. Ramsey, standard 5, same for Asula, and 8. Did Asula okay? I didn't see much of him. Referee minus, there's 100,000 because it's Paulson. We'll go with, yes, that is the next person, of course. And he comes on. Yeah, Craig Paulson. We know he's a poor referee. I wouldn't say it was terrible from him yesterday, but again, there was a couple of decisions. I think, are those really free kick worthy of a free kick or worthy of a foul? Nah. I'll just go with a standard 5 for Craig Paulson. Standard 5 for the referee, Craig Paulson. So there you Right, fans, 10 out of 10 as always. We know what we're like away from home. Traveling all the way down on the south coast, leaving at stupid o'clock in very early in the morning just to get down there. And yeah, 10 out of 10 for the fan base. But however, there is a couple I do feel sorry for. The lad from Black and White Banter.
Oh, Matty, whatever he's called.
Yeah. Was going to get a flight down there, but until he turned out apparently the airline company he booked with was already overbooked.
Fucking
So he had to make the train. So he had to make alternatives to go down by train as well. And another person I feel sorry for is Lee from Newcastle Fans TV again.
I don't know. Not what it is. I don't know how he does it. Seriously, I don't know how he does it. He's at the women's game now. I don't know how he does it.
Heard he got a parking fine as well.
I've seen that. I need to watch his video actually.
I feel sorry for the pair of them that to go and witness losing the game and had to witness things like that, finding alternative ways to travel and being hit with a parking fine after going all the way down there. Oh, they're losing. Oh, I've not seen it. Oh, they're losing now 2-1. Oh, come on. Yeah, Matty, that's him. Right, so fans, I'm going to give it 10. Eddie Howe. I think you should have done better in terms of the lineup. Maybe the likes of Joe Linton shouldn't have played. Dan Burn shouldn't be playing at left back as well. Maybe Murphy should have started yesterday. Could have done. So I'm going to give Eddie Howe a 4. Could have done better with the lineup yesterday. Yeah, the Lasses are 2-1 down now. Surprised it didn't go down with Cold Dog in the car. 2 Faustas, Borky. Howe a 4, 3 for Howe.
How about you?
And Judy's gone with a 3 for Eddie Howe as well. Could have got the lineup better. Think about who looked tired coming from international break. I think it's time to take the likes. I don't think Joe Linton should have started yesterday. He doesn't look on it at the moment. And kind of keep playing Dan Burn at left back. Maybe it's time to call Emil Kraft and maybe give Trips a chance at left back now. But we are really missing Tino and Lewis Hall badly. We really are now. And we still need Wissa back as well because Big Nick can't keep getting the goals all the time now. Other players need to start getting them in. Hopefully Wissa will when he comes back from injury. But other players now need to start doing it as well. Can't just rely on Big Nick to do it every single game now. So, here you go. Oh, but yeah, just a shame we cannot end this drought away going down to Brighton and not winning in the Premier League in there. This is coming up to 8 years now, or just over 8 years now. Trevor's giving Eddie a 3. Clocky, hope you're keeping well. But it's not just Eddie Howe the drought's happened with, not winning at Brighton. It's happened with Bruce. And, of course, it's happened with Rafa as well. Well, Rafa did win us the Champions League game, but we did win in the Premier League under Rafa away to Brighton. We've been slapped twice. We got slapped one time under Bruce at 3-0. And the games under Eddie Howe, first one was a 0-0 draw. After that was a 3-1 defeat. After that was a 1-1 draw. And yesterday was a 2-1 defeat. So, the drought goes on and on and on against them away from home. Welbeck loves his joint getting goals against us at the moment. Yeah. What else can we do? Well, we need to fix up massively. Benfica on Tuesday, Fulham at home next Saturday. We need to fix up immediately and get this sorted out. Stop playing players who aren't playing well at the moment. Stop taking them out. Stop being ruthless and stop. And it's now time to stop. Not keep playing players who are just simply not up to it right now. There you are. And there's one of them, as I mentioned, in particularly, possibly a couple, you could say as well. But there you are. And stop playing players in positions that they shouldn't be playing there. Would we rather qualify for the next stage of the Champions League or drop into the Europa League? Wow. I mean, Europa League wouldn't be bad. It'd still be Europe, but because of the players we've got in, we hopefully should be trying to look to get in the knockout stages. But hopefully we can. If we beat Benfica, it puts us in a good position. Better chance of winning and qualifying for the Champions a better chance of winning and qualifying for the Champions League next season. Well, we've got to not at this rate. We need to start up in our games and getting the points we need. He needs to rotate the squad. Exactly, Chippers. We got those. Why we got the players in we needed. It's time to start rotating them. So sorry, Joe Linton taken out. Alanga looking to take him out. Ben, stop playing him at left back. There you are. Arpai says you don't drop in the Europa League anymore.
Yeah. I swear it's a playoff.
Mm-hmm.
I swear it's a playoff if you get in the Europa League.
All right. But there you are. Time to start rotating. As Chippers just said, when do you start rotating the team around now? Either Miley or Jacob Ramsey given a chance, Murphy to come in, Kraft possibly as well. Pope, I'm happy for him to still be in goal. I don't think he's really put a foot wrong this season. We know his kicking's not the best. We know that. But at times he's really, really kept us in games when had to be called upon as well. And other players start helping getting the goals as well, not just relying on Big Nick to keep doing it every time. There you go. But let's see. Hopefully we fix up for Tuesday against Benfica. Benfica are winless in the Champions League so far this season. They have lost both of their games. We need to take advantage of that. And we know Jose Mourinho doesn't have a good record at St. James's Park. He's only won once under Spurs. That's the only time he's won. Come on, lad, Eddie. Get it. Make sure. Get it all fixed up, ready for the next two important games. Benfica, home to Fulham. Fulham, as I mentioned, is a must-win game next Saturday. We need to start climbing up the table. We really, really have to. Come on, Eddie. Hopefully, we are still putting the faith in you to get it right for next week. I think it is out of Europe altogether. That's why Spurs and Man United got to a fight, because it's much. That wasn't a final. That was two teams that didn't deserve to be there. The midfield 16 playoff don't top 8 qualify for the Champions League knockouts, and the other 8 no. I think it must be completely different now. No clocky out of Europe altogether. Oh well then. But come on, Eddie. As we mentioned, we are still putting our faith in you to get it right next week. Hopefully we will. Tuesday, we know it should be a cracking atmosphere. It's Champions League football. Come on, hopefully we can rectify that for Tuesday when we take on Benfica and Jose Mourinho returns to St. James's Park. So there you are. So, of course, there will be a preview to that game tomorrow. So, it will be the match preview for Benfica tomorrow. Tuesday, I'll be at the game.
I will be as well.
Yeah, Mason will be there as well.
And Chipperfield, I've got Fudge.
Quick thoughts after the game. Fan reactions. Let's hope the microphone works this time. God, that was a pain in the arse bringing a microphone in. Found out just didn't decide to work. Hopefully, this will be the time it works. Hopefully, it will be. So, fan reactions. Wednesday, match review and player ratings. Thursday, preview to Fulham. Friday, the crazy who let the Mad Max Zoot show. Saturday, we'll be at the game. Quick thoughts, fan reactions against Fulham. Sunday, match review and player ratings. So again, content coming up. So content. So there's content out every day next week. So a busy week next week for us in terms of content on this channel.
If he comes over and sees you, should get Chip as his mate from Bristol on.
No. There you go. So lots of content coming up on next week. Well, from Monday to Sunday, because we've got Champions League and we got the Premier, we got Benfica and we've got Fulham. So plenty of content to come up all next week, pre-recorded and live shows as well. So there you are. Great show as always. Much appreciated. Thanks, Peter, Mason, Bud, and everyone else. Thank you so much, Trevor. That is it for tonight. We are going to wrap up there. So remember, we are back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for our match preview against Benfica. Until then, everyone. And again, thank you to everyone tuning in for today. I know we've gone quite early today, but yeah, I have got things later on tonight. That's why we've done that.
He's going to Nottingham.
No, I'm not. Which is why we've done our match review and player ratings quite early today. So there you go.
Because
anyway,
Peter is going to Portland tonight.
No, I'm not. But if you haven't enjoyed the show, guys, hit the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit the subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Please hit that bell to make sure you're up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member for 99p, hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be included in the prize draws we do as well. Let's just run through these last comments. Good luck to Cardiff this season. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. See you all tomorrow. See you there, Trev. Take care. All great show, guys. Cheers so much, guys. And cheers, Ian, as well. Well, then, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend and Sunday. Let's put this behind us now, and we focus on Benfica and Fulham next week. Till then, everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and me and Mason will catch you all again tomorrow night. Until then, everyone, have a good one. Catch us later. Away the lads.
Yeah.